Hi, and welcome to HUR at Home Music and More Night. My good friend is here with us tonight. She is so amazing. I mean, just her personality, but you already know her voice. Good Lord. I mean, it's hard to even describe her style of music. You know, R&B, you hear the gospel, jazz, everything. And she does it all so well and seamlessly. Please welcome my dear friend, our dear friend, Miss Avery Sunshine.
I know you're like, wait a minute, this is different. Hello, my dear sister.
Yes, my love. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you.
I am so glad to see you. I have to do it just because I have to do it. Mrs. Stribling Washington.
Yes, that is me. I's married now.
Wait, I know. Listen, I promise I follow instructions, but I was holding the computer and it went, I'm about to hang up on you, ma'am, if you don't plug me in.
We had this whole opening plan.
Whole opening.
A whole fabulous open.
And if you want, after I get some juice, we can do the closing.
Yes, let's do that. That's how we'll close it. We'll call it the walk.
I love it.
Yes. And so somebody's birthday.
So much, and thank you so much because we didn't realize it. Yeah, and yes, I turned 48 years old.
Oh my gosh. Avery, happy birthday to you. It looked like it was an amazing birthday.
It was an amazing birthday, and we're celebrating still. So he surprised me with a little trip, an overnight trip to New York.
Oh,
so we're going to see our good friend Corey Henry play at the Blue Note.
Oh my God.
So I had, it's been kind of I'm just super excited. You know what I'm learning, my dear sister? They didn't tell me. I've heard people say the older you get, the better you do get, the better I feel, the more alive, the more I want to just do the things that I want to do.
Yeah.
And I didn't know I would ever feel that way, but I feel settled in yeah, I want it like this, and I'm going to do it like that. Yep, I'm going to eat that. Now I got to go to the gym, but I am going to have that drink.
Okay. And I am going to eat that dessert.
I am going to eat that.
Yeah.
But I'm feeling much more settled, and I'm grateful to be. I'm grateful to be able to have this moment with you. So thank you for working the schedule around my birthday week.
Listen, I'm so happy that we're doing this too. And, I follow you on Instagram, and you did something that has always been in the back of my mind because my mom has a nose piercing.
Does she?
Yeah, well, she did. We lost my mom recently.
I didn't know that.
But my mom was such a free spirit and so beautiful, and just, she had a nose piercing. My mom was way cooler than I've ever been. But my sister got a nose piercing, and I'm thinking about it, but you look like it. You were like on the verge of tears. Did it hurt?
Well, no, but let me tell you. Well, first of all, my condolences is on my love to your mother. She clearly is one of my sheroes.
Yes. I didn't. Let me see. Come closer.
You gonna?
Oh, it's cute,
isn't it? She's just dainty. Just.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I hadn't thought about any piercings other than, my ears,
Right.
But nothing here because I'm afraid of everything. I don't even know how I got tattooed. I'm just everything. But the kids, my son just graduated from Berkeley College of Music last week.
Oh.
And my daughter, who keeps my hair colored and doing all kinds of great work, they both have nose rings, and they were like, "Mom, you should do it. You should do it. You should do it." I was like, I'm gonna show them something. I'm gonna do it. And then I get to the place, and then the guy says, "Oh, they can't go back to the room with you." I was like, "Well, I can't do this."
Exactly.
But it was, when I tell you, it wasn't painful. There was just like a lot of pressure. And he kept telling me, "Take a deep breath in. Okay. And when you exhale, we'll do it." But he did that like 3 or 4 times. I took a breath and I exhaled. He didn't do it. And I did it again. And I exhaled. He do it. I said, "Now listen." And then that last time he did it, it was just a boop.
Oh,
here. It was that tear that welled up.
You're right.
That was it. But look, it's so
It's so
fun.
beautiful. Okay, because okay, so what we were seeing was more fear than anything
It
else.
was fear. It was nothing like it was fear.
But I love it. I mean, why not? It's your birthday, do something different.
Angela, you know what I realized too for me, when I do things like get tattoos, nose piercings, it reminds me how strong I really am.
Hmm.
So when I look at them, when I read, and this one in particular, I lost my daddy 4 years ago. So this was my father's handwriting. I had
Oh
tattoos
my
on my arm,
goodness.
and it says, "I will always love it." It's
Oh,
I sidebar all the time, but I just have to tell you this. He wrote a love letter to my mother. And the last line was, "I will always love you." So we took that and tattooed that.
oh,
At any rate, the I'm reminded every time I look at that, not just of my father, but how strong I am.
yeah, because you'd have to be to put it on your wrist, girl. There isn't
Girl.
a whole lot of meat on the wrist.
Well, these wrists I got, it's some meat on there.
Your wrists are
I
fine.
got some, I don't, thanks to the pandemic, I got some meat here.
We can trade stories, but it's all good.
It's all good. It's
It's
all
all
good.
good. It's all
It's all
good. We love ourselves. Our hubbies love us, and
good.
life is good. God is
Life
good.
is great.
Let's talk about your music.
Oh,
You have this amazing. Well, there's a couple things. Couple
yeah.
things I'm going to talk to you about. I'm going to talk to you about Lucky.
Yes.
I love the lyrics.
Thank you.
You're
So
like, yes, you're lucky, but I mean, I'm lucky, but you know what? You're lucky too.
can't wait till I tell you why. So look, my mother, who will be 86 years old, said to me,
Mhm.
so Dana and I, this is our second, both of our second marriages. And so at this time I said, God, if I ever get married again, I have to hear your voice.
Okay.
So I say that to say, yeah, everybody loves my husband. I have the sweetest husband in the world. Dana is just fabulous. So
Oh,
my mother says to me, girl, you so lucky. Whew. I don't know how you snagged him. Woo.
Wait a minute.
Like, can you
Wait,
say
who said this? Your mother?
yeah, my mother? She's a trip. I was like,
Okay.
can you say that?
You're like,
So
right.
so this song
You're a
is
child.
this is a conversation with her and him.
Yeah.
The song is so listen, yeah, I'm lucky, but look, he came up when he married me too. He's just as lucky as me. So that's really what the song is about. Just saying to my mom and to remind everybody, yeah, he's great, but yo, because we forget that.
Yeah. No, it's very true. And I love you two together. I mean, I was just saying to Dana, I think the last time I saw you both was backstage at a jazz festival in DC.
Yes.
And yeah, you're just so good together. Obviously, you work very well
Yeah,
together.
yeah,
He's
we
your
do.
guitarist and producer and love of your life.
It's my best friend.
Your best
And
friend.
so much so that on my birthday, we were getting x-rays for his hips. That's
Oh,
how we were celebrating my birthday.
that's love. That is love.
That's love.
That's love. And again, you guys get to do music together,
We do.
create
We
beautiful
do. We
music together.
do.
So tell me about Dana's part in this song in Lucky and just the process of putting
So
music
it was one of those songs, during the pandemic, we were so we're here. And for me, that was a time that I didn't feel inspired at all.
Yeah.
I was just, we had been on this run. I mean, just years of consistent touring,
Yeah.
work, which is a blessing. And then it stopped.
It's good to sit down.
It's good and see, I didn't realize how much I needed to sit down to 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 fill back up.
Yeah. I get that.
How I didn't realize how empty I was.
Yeah.
But I knew I was like, I'm not inspired to write. I'm not, But the pandemic made me sit down. Dana put a Rhodes a keyboard in the bedroom. So when I get out of the bed, he's like, "Yeah, go ahead, just roll over and get on the keyboard." And I'm like, "I
Doesn't get
don't want
any
to
easier.
do that," but
It's
it did help. I
okay.
wrote "Lucky" at that keyboard, and a few other songs that we ended up releasing as a part of a compilation, 4 songs in a bootleg.
Oh,
So those 4 songs, Lucky was one of the 4 songs that we wrote during the pandemic. Myself, Dana, and my amazing brother, who is actually Mariah Carey's MD, Daniel Moore.
wow. That's your brother.
That's one of my closest
Musical
friends.
brother.
And my music brother, but I always call he's the goddaddy of our goddaughter. That sounds so crazy. So when I introduce he and his wife, usually this is my goddaughter's parents.
Right.
And they let me do it. They let me do it. At any rate, but we clearly, since we were family, we were spending time when the lockdown happened.
Okay.
So we were all still together. So we were here in this room creating music, and Lucky came out of that, and clearly the conversation with my mom. And yeah, so Dana, between the engineering, and I mean, when I say we were doing everything, Dana's got cameras, and look, we got microphones and,
Oh,
and-
yeah.
and
Good
tiny
one.
little keyboards and all kinds of stuff, figuring it out. We wore Amazon out. Do you hear me?
I do.
I think I need another.
Let me order something.
Let me order a holder, a polisher I mean, just anything.
Yeah.
But we were able to get all the things we needed to get the records done, and so that's what we did.
Yeah.
And I'm so
It's beautiful.
glad that we did.
Yeah, the song. I mean, it starts off, it's from the first note. It grabs you. I
I'm so
really,
glad.
congratulations. It's beautiful.
I
And
appreciate
then, another song came on my radar with you and your daughter, Drew.
Angela.
Oh,
I was just talking to someone about, so yet again, so during the pandemic,
okay.
one of the few shows that we had, as a matter of fact, in the Baltimore area, we're sound check. Now, one of the things that I am grateful that we're able to do, we do scale down shows where it might just be me, my bass player, Dana's playing guitar and drums at the same damn time, right?
Genius.
So it's just this trio.
That's
And so,
I love that.
it's
Wow.
actually really great. It's really dope.
Hmm.
So we were doing sound check. One of the first shows, like in 2020, 2021,
Okay.
that we were doing.
Let's
And
get back out there.
yeah. So the sound, of course, during sound check, we're just checking sound. And my bass player started playing this line, and then Dana started playing, and I started singing. So I started singing, slow down, whatever it is can wait, slow down. Um, that's it.
Oh,
That's
you
all
were
we
just
had.
ad-libbing.
Say it again.
You were just ad-libbing.
Ad-libbing. Just what I felt
Mm-hmm.
at that time. I just said it. No verses, no nothing, no real form.
Yeah.
And I was recording like we normally do. We get home, maybe 3 or 4 months later, Drew hears it. She says, "What are you doing with that?" I was like, I don't know. She said, "We should record it." So my son, the drummer, she calls him downstairs. He gets on the drums. She's on keys. We're both singing.
My goodness.
Then we get my bass player Detox to come in and play it. Next thing you know, we got a song. Drew did all the BGVs. She's written all the verses.
What?
And then we're like, well, let's just put it out. Angela, it sounds crazy, but I feel like I need to say this. It is another one of those moments that reminds us we have everything we need. You think you, and then what's really important, how we're feeling is what's important. And what comes from I'm saying I feel like a Hallmark or
No,
like a bunch of memes. And what comes from the heart goes to the heart. But it's the truth.
Yeah.
The thing that we didn't second guess it.
Mm-hmm.
This is what the lyric is going to be. We're not going to really tweak it. I'm going to sing it down one good time. Something I learned from Drew. Hey, by the 17th or 18th time you've tried to sing it, it hasn't changed. So that first time,
anyway. Yeah.
I'm learning to just do it and release it. And because something that my dear brother, my brother in music, who is my brother in life now, me and Dana's brother, Eric Roberson.
Oh, yes.
These gifts, they don't,
of
this
it.
music and stuff, yeah, we are just portals for this stuff to come through. It doesn't belong to us.
That's right.
So how dare us try to judge it and tweak it? So now it doesn't mean that we shouldn't be good at our craft. It doesn't mean that.
Yeah.
But it does mean that we should allow
Yeah.
it to come through us
Mm.
and not judge it as it comes through us.
Yeah.
Um,
I
so
agree. I get that.
so this song is all of those things. It
Mm.
is the encouragement to not allow the things that don't belong to you to weigh you down.
Mhm.
It is we're admonishing those of us to slow down, enjoy where you are. Don't don't think about getting to the next place so that you're not even enjoying where you are.
That is a big word right there because we lose so much of the present moment by thinking about the next move, the next
Happening
move.
tomorrow. I'm not even here today because I'm concerned about what's happening tomorrow.
Exactly. When this moment is everything. It's
Everything.
everything.
Everything. So
It's
slow
everything.
down. Whatever it is can wait. Slow down. You're carrying too much weight. Slow down. So I'm grateful that I get to do this thing, this life thing. I always say it with my husband, but now with my children.
Now with your children. I mean, I watched you on YouTube singing with your daughter. And I didn't know your daughter was a singer. And this is like, first of all, looking at her, it's your mini me. And, and then when she opened her mouth to sing, I was like, yes.
Sweet is sweet.
She's
It's not like me. I'll be hollering.
no, your voice. I mean, come on. Let me just, for one moment.
I love you.
Her voice, Avery
I love you.
Sunshine.
I appreciate
Denise White.
That's right. Wait. Denise White
Johnson. Yes. I mean, you're one of those people, and I know you hear this all the time. Your gift, your instrument is, part of it is, a lot of it is what you were born with, but what you've done with it to develop your instrument, your style, it's amazing. I mean, and I've watched you many times in many venues, many situations, and you always shut it down. So, yeah, it's a blessing. And so I could only imagine watching your child do it as well. It's got to fill your heart up.
It is. You think you can't love any more than you already love.
Yeah.
And then something will happen. It's like, wow, I am more in love with these children and these gifts that God has given us. So while we're making music, my son, who just graduated from Berkeley, is our drummer.
That's amazing.
But who would we didn't design it that way. It just happened. The amazing drummers that I have had the gift of being able to work with, he was watching them, paying attention and learning and calling on them, and all the brunkles, I call the brother uncles, because they're not old enough to be his real brunkles in his life, who would sow into him and teach him. There's one in particular. His name is Quentin Robinson, Q Robinson. He's actually on the road right now with Hamilton.
Oh,
and we didn't know that he was gonna leave me, but the thing is, he was working with my son, teaching him everything that he was doing. So now my son listen, he's not just playing drums, Angela. He is running tracks. So he's making sure my BGVs, oh Lord, I ain't got no background singers. I got the ladies in the box.
Okay. Holding it down. Well, you know what, though? You see a lot of that these days, and it makes sense.
It does.
It makes sense when you're on the road. It really
does.
It's good. So, Avery, I know our time is limited here today.
Yes.
We got to talk about Avery Sunshine, the entrepreneur. What you may not know is that I bought some of your lipstick.
Did you? You didn't tell me.
I went online because I did it a while ago, and I wanted to wear it for the show today, but it hasn't arrived yet. And so it's coming. It should be arriving any day now.
Okay, okay.
But
And
it's
I'll make
this
sure.
color.
It's,
This one, isn't it, though?
I will make I'll make sure it gets to you. I'll make sure it gets to you because I was supposed to give it to you. So that might be why it hasn't gotten to you because
No. No, it's on its way. I mean, it wasn't that long ago that
Okay,
it was
okay.
not
Okay.
late. No, that's
All right, good.
not it.
All right,
No,
good.
no. I just wanted to support you. I didn't want to ask you for it. I wanted to buy it. I wanted to support you. But what I wanted to do is just show it off to you today.
I'm
But
gonna make sure
next time I'll wear it. So, but yeah, tell us about your business.
it is another one of those things that you just, when you decide, you know what, I'm going to do something and you just do it. And next thing you know, it's like, oh my God, I did it. There are people wearing the lipstick and well, how did it happen? And
It's
I
beautiful,
certainly,
beautiful
thank you so much. I'm wearing it. This is Miss Lucky right now.
Ooh.
Of course, I'm sold out of Miss Lucky.
What a perfect name. You got your song Lucky, you got your lipstick Lucky. I love it. That's beautiful too.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And this is my mat, so it stays put. So I'm singing instead of rubbing my lips on the microphone.
There you go.
And then I can stop and take a.
There you go. I mean, and it's really smart. I applaud artists who also take advantage of where they are, of the platform.
Absolutely.
And do everything you can to, just bring everything to what you're doing. One kind of feeds into the other.
Listen, one of the people that I think I had the benefit of learning from and just watching how they used a platform to propel, Candy Burris, we got to talk about it.
Hello.
Candy said, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to get in here and I'm going to give you everything I got.
Everything. And some surprises along the way.
And surprises. And
candy-coated surprises.
Candy-coated surprises. You cannot... in no way do I judge anybody in their walk and in their journey, but it is really hard for me now to understand when people say, I couldn't figure that out and I tried. I'm like Yoda, no try, just do.
Just do.
Just do.
And the thing is, it's funny, you just mentioned candy, right?
Yeah.
And that's what you do. You look at someone who is doing what you want to do, and you don't reinvent the wheel. You look at what they're doing and then do that, your version of that.
Absolutely.
That's how you do it.
And that's why it's so important for us to share with each other. And that is the upside of social media. Because so many times I will say, I can't stand it. But it's one of the benefits, I'm able to see how we get things done, how other people do things in there. Even if in that moment they don't feel fearless.
Yeah.
I am still able to see us do. Listen, I'm on your show, HUR at home.
Yeah.
We're doing, and we are encouraging just by doing.
Encouraging just by doing. Avery, I want to invite people to go to your Instagram because you have figured it out. I mean, really, I watched you grow from when you were just starting on Instagram. In fact, my bestie, Marsha Parker, who says,
did I miss Marsha Parker's birthday?
No, you didn't.
It's coming up.
No. She's January 20th.
So I did miss it.
We talk about you all the time, and we both watched from when you had no numbers on IG to now astronomical numbers on IG. But you also have figured out how to use it to sell your product, to get people involved in everything you're doing. It's everything. And it's perfect. So
I appreciate that. And look, I love that you said astronomical. I don't know if they astronomical, but I'll say this.
Big numbers. You got big numbers.
I will say this. We do have to, and we have to use that, something we're learning, because stuff is changing. Angela, this stuff is changing every day.
Yeah.
So we're learning how to make sure that the people who want to follow us know how to find us on our own platform. So that's why we appreciate everybody going to averysunshine.com and following us there. Because IG and Facebook now, they're making it so that I might not see, which I follow you, Angela, but unless I go to your page, I won't see it.
That's right.
I won't see your post. So things are shifting. We've got to be more creative and we've got to figure some things out. For me, it's kind of hard. It's like sometimes I don't want to be online trying to figure. I want to go make some music or do something. But it's part of
it's a part of it.
It's a part of it.
So tell us again. So to get you on IG, where do they go?
AverySunshine.com or Avery Sunshine IG, or I am Avery Sunshine on Facebook. It would have just been, see how I got to be mad. It would have just been Avery Sunshine on Facebook. Would you believe somebody took that? Who else? Where is that another Avery Sunshine?
There's only one. Oh, that's just, I mean, that's the downside of social media. People do weird things like that.
But it's I am Avery Sunshine on Facebook. And
then there was a phone number.
Oh, yes. 404-737-0358. I'm
going to put it in here once we hang up. I'll put it in to make sure that people can see this.
Please do. And then the other thing is I'm going to practice my voice because I need for my voice is not next to yours is 404-737-0. Angela, did you ever practice talking like that? Or did you go to like for real? I've never asked anybody this. Did you practice talking like that?
No.
Angela, you lied. You did not just wake up and you just
hello.
You was not on BET talking about some. Well, this is Angela.
No, but I speak just like my mom. I can't even take credit. My mother.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, my tone, my voice, the way she articulates, it's, because she was my first role model. We sound just alike.
Are you kidding me?
So
what was her profession?
She was not in broadcasting at all. She, my mom was, she did a few things. She was a executive assistant, the National Association or National Alliance of Businessmen. Mm-hmm. And then she, once she retired from corporate America, she was one of the first to own her own nail shop. She had like manicures. She was the first African-American in Buffalo, New York to have
Let me tell you something, which is a great segue. I didn't tell you about this. I have a song coming out for Juneteenth, and the song is entitled Blackety Black. Do you know how dope that is?
It's so blackety black dope.
That's so blackety black dope. Did you say your mom had the first
African-American owned nail salon in Buffalo, New York? It was called Gemini Nails. We were all so proud of her, had her sign on the front, did a lot of great business. And this is back when, people were doing a lot of acrylic nails and all that. It was a cute little salon too.
How brilliant.
Yeah, really. I mean, she did very well with that.
So listen, we both share that. My mother was an entrepreneur. She had Ruth White's Beauty and Barber Supply.
Oh, see?
Yep, she retired from that.
See, so we got it honest.
We got it. Nah, I ain't get that voice though.
Your voice.
I'll be hollering too much. But see, we got it honest. We did, Angela. And the number again is
on that note.
737-0.
Okay, so
I'm gonna get it.
You got it. Listen, I want to ask you to test your laptop because we practiced something.
Oh, I think it's ready.
Us to close the show.
Okay.
What is it possible?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
You just tell me when you're ready.
We need to see. I'm ready. We need for you to tell us what we're looking at.
Okay.
Wall of Fame as
we
close out the show.
All right. So we're walking from our television studio, whatever. Yes. And this is the children's playroom. You don't want to see all that. But, I will let you see. This is something that we did. Here's some inspiration on the wall. This is more stuff than you asked me to show you. We keep that on the wall, right? And then right here is my husband's gold record with India Ari. He wrote Get It Together with Her.
Beautiful.
Right? So then you come around here, and here is our wall of Billboard hits.
Yes.
And this one is the first one, the number one, and we have them in order from one to whatever it is. This is Call My Name. And then this one is 2064 out in these numbers. This is the Heart Seekers album number 7.
Oh,
and then Avery Sunshine Big Shine Recording Sunroom number 11.
Avery.
And
And it goes on. There's more.
there's more. And we even have more, and I haven't. Would you believe I didn't know that we had these billboard? I didn't know, and because I would never. I always thought it was in poor form to go. Well, let me see what I did, and then I did it during the pandemic. And I
Perfect.
started checking and I saw all this good stuff. And we have another billboard hit. I think Lucky Part of Me went to
Oh,
number 17. So another top 20. So I'll make sure next time we talk, it'll be here's a space here
just fill
for
in that space. Just keep that
Lucky.
space for it. Avery. I mean, and you can go on and on, but
Yeah,
we're
I
gonna
know because we gotta go because
we're
I'll
gonna
talk.
end it right there. But thank you so much for spending this quality time. This has been fun.
This has been fantastic. You're wonderful. You know
That
that,
was,
right? And I
oh,
gotta get your lipstick to you, Well, no, maybe I'm gonna just walk you upstairs while we're doing this. They're celebrating the family celebrating my birthday still tonight. So we're having Taco Tuesday birthday party.
oh, I love
And
it.
and so, you know, we can close the show out with everybody seeing you and waving if you want.
Oh, I love it. Let's go. Here we go.
And Dana is fixing my tacos. Look, Dana, say hello to everybody.
Oh,
Taco night.
hi, Dana.
This is a part of the interview, honey.
Oh, I didn't know. Hey,
Oh,
hello, everyone.
behind the scenes.
You want to see what he's? Oh, we can't see anything. Oh, listen, and my middle son is here. Micah says it's my DJ son. That's Micah. And
Hi.
this is his amazing girlfriend, Crystal. Oh,
Oh,
she's got on her lipstick. Say hello. Hi.
oh, I love it. Gorgeous lipstick
And
too.
this is our baby. This is our graduate, Berkeley. This is young sir on drums, who is also on weight.
Hi, young sir.
I'm done.
Good. So
Yeah.
you all are a part of the closing out of the Avery Sunshine show on HUR at Home. So we want to just wish you a happy birthday.
So much.
Congratulations on all of your success. We love you at WHUR, as you know.
I love y'all.
Love you so much. Thank you so much.
Mwah. Let me get your lipstick to you ASAP.
Okay. I love
Hi,
it.
Mrs. Washington.
Yes, thank you. Bye. Oh man,
That's
Avery
cute. Okay.
Sunshine and her whole family. Closing out HUR at Home. We want to thank everyone at home who is watching. Thank you so much for being a part of this show. This was a fun one. Gave you something different at the end, didn't we? Thank you so much for keeping us your #1 music station in the DMV. We can't do it without you. 96.3 WHUR. Make sure you follow us on social media at WHUR-FM on all social, and follow me as well. I'm your host of Pillow Talk with Angela every Sunday night, right after the original Quiet Storm. You can follow me at Angela Stribling on all platforms. Have a good night.